on the front lines for your sacrifices, your commitment, and for keeping us safe. Thank you.
And welcome back to another broadcast on Rio Sports Live. We're coming to you live from San Benito, Texas. Game 2 on the schedule, and a rematch for the third and final time of the year. The Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats taking on the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. Day 2 of the 2020 Lady Hound Invitational. And we are ready for some softball between the Lady Bulldogs, who are 3-0 in tournament play. They won their first meeting earlier this morning at 9 a.m. when they took on Mercedes. They won that game 6-0. Rio Hondo, meanwhile, this is their first action of the day. They're 0-2 in tournament play. They lost their opener to Mercedes yesterday afternoon, then lost in the nightcap against Sherryland Pioneers. So set for softball. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Lady Bobcats. Leading it off, Domo de Jesus. Batting second is Abby Torres. And the third spot, Savannah Gonzalez. Batting fourth, Nayeli Garcia. She's the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth, Alexis Reiner. In the sixth spot, Kelsey Pizarro. Batting seventh, Alize Herrera. In the eighth spot, Alyssa Salgado. And batting ninth, Angel Martinez. She's the designated player. Back in the circle for the Lyford Lady Bulldogs is Mia Weddegrove. First pitch, looking for strike one. And of course, Weddegrove threw the complete game 2-hit shutout this morning against Mercedes. This one's fouled back right behind us for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, De Jesus. Mia Weddegrove coming off that strong start. Struck out 8 batters and retired the first 11 batters she faced. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 on the way to the batter, De Jesus. Swing and a miss, first strikeout of the afternoon for Weddegrove. Second batter up is Abby Torres, batting from the left-handed side of the plate. So Weddegrove picking up where she left off in her first start. Gets her second start of the day. Let's meet the starting infield for the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. At third base, Jericho Rojas. Over at first, Tiffany Alanis. Corners of the infield for the Lady Dogs. Up the middle, Hannah Garza, the shortstop. And Alyssa Garcia, the second baseman. Jessica Cruz calling the balls and strikes. She's behind the plate, 1 out. Top of the first. First pitch pumped in for a strike. Lady Bobcats looking for their first win of the tournament. They won their district opener on Tuesday against Hidalgo. Torres sees that pitch upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Second batter in the order is Torres. Michaela Lopez in left field. Leilani Salazar out in right. And Haley Pena moves over from right field to center field. Ground ball to Garcia, over to first. Torres is retired on the 4-3 putout. 2 down in the inning. Weddegrove off to another strong start. 2 up, 2 down. Now coming to the plate, Savannah Gonzalez. Gonzalez batting third. She's the starting left fielder. First pitch swinging. This one's shallow center. Making the grab over the shoulder is Garza in a 1-2-3 inning. Midway through the first, no score. Lyford due up next. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're not leaving us watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hi, we're Brownsville veterans, and thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Inside a top-secret, highly classified government laboratory, an experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at trappedrgv.com.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Getting set for the bottom of the first inning. Lyford with their first crack at it. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Lyford Lady Bulldogs. Leading off, Haley Pena. Batting second, Hannah Garza. Batting third, Jerica Rojas. Tiffany Alanis in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, Alyssa Garcia. In the sixth hole, Mia Weddegrove. Batting seventh, Michaela Lopez. In the eighth spot, Jessica Cruz. And batting ninth, Ilani Salazar. That's the starting lineup for Lyford. Their second and final game of day 2 of the tournament. A win here, they would be 4-0, and they would secure their spot in the championship game. That will be tomorrow. So Domo de Jesus is the starting pitcher for Rio Hondo. Abby Torres doing the catching for Rio Hondo. At third base, Angel Martinez. Alyssa Salgado over at first, corners of the infield. Pena digs into the box. And De Jesus misses for ball 1. Kelsey Pizarro was the shortstop. And Nayeli Garcia, the second baseman. That's the middle infield. That pitch in there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. One on the way from De Jesus. Spins and delivers. Hard hit ball right back up the middle. That's going to be a leadoff single. Lyford has the leadoff man on. This brings up Hannah Garza. In the outfield for Rio Hondo, Mallory Atkinson in right field. Alize Herrera in center, and Savannah Gonzalez out in left. After the leadoff single, here's the batter Garza looking to show a bunt, but pulls back for ball 1. One 0 on the way. That misses upstairs for ball 2. Hannah Garza batting second in the order. She's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Rojas in the on-deck circle. Lays down the bunt. De Jesus picks it. Safe at first is Garza. She'll be aboard on the infield single. Now 2 runners on. And Lyford is in business early. Swung on, hard hit ball into left field. And Rios is going to send the runner, but she's going to put on the brakes. Looked like almost an aggressive send there from Rios. Pena on third, Garza on second. Rojas hit that ball hard into left field, and the bases are loaded. Nobody down. Tiffany Alanis at the plate, and a shot for Lyford to get ahead in this ball game early. First pitch misses for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 misses high. Alanis ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Third time these two meet up. First time these two clubs met was on opening day in Rio Hondo. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 3. Lyford won that one 13-0. Jericho Rojas took a no-hitter into the 7th inning. She wound up only surrendering just 1 hit. Struck out 13 Lady Cats. Second time these two met up was just a week ago at the Los Fresnos Port Isabel tournament. That game happened at Los Fresnos. That's in the dirt, and they'll walk in a run. It's 1-0. Lyford takes the early lead on the bases loaded walk. This brings up Alyssa Garcia. Swinging, ground ball to Garcia. Throws over to first, and they'll swap an out for a run. 1 down, or rather, 1 down in the inning. Mia Weddegrove, the batter. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. 1 down. Here's the 0-1. That one missed upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to Weddegrove. One on the way. Hacked at it and missed. Big swing there from Weddegrove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rojas on third. Alanis on second. Count will stay put at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-0 the score. Lady Bulldogs with the early lead. Bottom of the first. Next game up on the slate, Sherryland Pioneer taking on Mercedes. Ground ball to De Jesus. Checks the runner. Over to first. Safe at first. De Jesus made the right decision by checking the runner at third and just hesitated a little too much, and the throw was late. Now the bases are going to be loaded. 1 down. This brings up Michaela Lopez. That one in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Bases full of Lady Bulldogs. Jessica Cruz in the on-deck circle. That pitch is high for ball 2. That one misses for ball 3. De Jesus behind in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. And the bases are loaded. Here's the 3-0. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Everyone will move up a base. Rojas comes in. Time called from Coach Debbie Esparza. Alanis to third. Weathergrove to second. Now a quick chat here. It's 3-0. Lyford with the lead. Bottom of the first. 1 down in the inning. Take a quick timeout. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. After the timeout, bases loaded. Jessica Cruz at the plate. First pitch in for a called strike 1. That's a foul ball. De Jesus ahead in the count. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the off speed. Second out of the inning. Leilani Salazar now the batter. Base is still loaded, and if Rio Hondo can get out of this inning with only allowed 3 runs, you're still in good shape. Salazar fouls this one back. For strike 1, 2 down. The second game on the schedule. This is one of a triple header that we have coming up. So we'll be here the rest of the day. Just letting the people know what's on the schedule, Cordero. He's like, hey, that's a lot of softball. He's got baseball later, soccer. He's got soccer later today, so he's just as busy as I am. He pretends not to be, but he's good. Check out his photos. He's been out here since the morning, actually. He shot the Pioneer San Benito game earlier as well. That one, Pioneer came out with a 11-5 win. So now Pioneer with a couple of wins under their belt against Harlingen South, now San Benito. That's a strikeout. We've played 1. Lyford leads 3-0 here on Rio Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
At HCISD, We move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, top of the second inning. Weta Grove misses for ball one. 4-5-6 the order. Due up for Rio Hondo, Nayeli Garcia, leading things off in the cleanup spot. Here's the 1-0 from Weta Grove. That pitch misses for ball two. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Weta Grove finds the strike zone there for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. 2-1 on the way. This one fouled back. Counts even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Weta Grove gets the strikeout, 1 down. This brings up Alexis Reiner. First pitch swinging. Fouls that one off. No balls and a strike to Alexis Reiner. Top of the second inning. Weta Grove's pitch. Inside part of the plate for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Reiner. Weta Grove deals the 0-2 in the dirt, check swing. And they're gonna check the swing. They're gonna say she went around. So back-to-back strikeouts for Weta Grove. Reiner was called out on the check swing. We got some help from the field umpire. They're going to say she went around. Now this brings up Kelsey Pizzato. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Pizzato the batter. She's batting 6th in the order. She's the shortstop. Weta Grove 1 out away from retiring the side in order. Here's the 1-0 from Weta Grove. Pizzato just got a piece of that one and it's foul. Counter run even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Tiffany Alanis, the first baseman. Jericho Rojas at third. Hannah Garza, the shortstop. Alyssa Garcia, the second baseman. That's the starting infield. Pizzato gets a hold of this one. This one's on the run. Falling in for a base hit. Pizzato's going to stay at first. That's going to be a 2-out single from Kelsey Pizzato. Weta Grove had retired the first 5 batters she faced. Pizarro is aboard with 2 down. Now coming to the plate is Alize Herrera. So the speedy freshman digs in, batting 7th in the order. First pitch swinging, this one's fouled back. One thing that the staff likes about Herrera is the speed she has in the outfield and really gets deep into counts and can foul off a lot of pitches with 2 strikes. Right now she's behind in the count. Here's the 0-1. That one just missing for ball 1. Pizarro takes second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Rio Hondo with a shot to get on the board here. They have a runner in scoring position. Salguero waiting in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-1. That one a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2, off speed. Chopper back to Wedegrove, tosses over to Alanis at first for the 1-3 put out. Midway through the 2nd inning, Lyford leads 3-0. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the 2nd, 1 ball, no strike to the leadoff hitter, Haley Pena. That's in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch missing for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. To the batter, Pena. She is 1 for 1 with a single in the first. Later scored a run. She gets ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike. 3-run first inning for Lyford. (3-1) on the way. Jesus delivers. This one's hit the other way on the run, and that's a foul ball down the right field line. And the count will run full, 3-2. Second game after this will be the Mercedes Lady Tigers and the Pioneer Lady Diamondbacks. Three-two on the way. Off speed. That one's hit back up the middle, and that's going to be a leadoff single. Peña is 2 for 2. Now Hannah Garza comes to the plate. She reached on an infield single and later scored a run. That pitch finding the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Peña slides back onto the bag safely. Garza the batter. Jericho Rojas in the on-deck circle. 2, 3, 4, top of the order. The 1-1. Finding the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. In case you're just tuning in, this is the second game on the schedule. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count to Hannah Garza. Chopper to the second base side. Garcia picks it, flips it over to first, and a nice play. 4-3 on the putout. For out number 1. Natalie Garcia, the second baseman. Four, 3 put out. The San Benito Lady Greyhounds up here in the stands, checking out the action, taking a break. That pitch high and popped up. De Jesus calling it off, makes the catch. For out number 2, Rojas is retired on 1 pitch. Tiffany Alanis now comes to the plate. And Coach Rios' traditional righty, lefty, righty, lefty, 1 through 4 in the order. First pitch, hit hard into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Rios is going to send the runner home. Peña is going to score from second. That's going to be a 2-out RBI double. Peña scores all the way from second, has the speed to do it. And Alanis is aboard. And it's a 4-0 Lyford lead. Alyssa Garcia now the batter. That pitch is high for ball 1. That one popped up. Martinez calls off De Jesus for out number 3. We've played 2 as we head to the 3rd. Lyford leads Rio Hondo 4-0. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Palmview, Alton, West Laco, and Pharr. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Wetter Grove misses low for ball one. 8-9-1, the order due up. Alyssa Salgado leading it off. She's the first baseman, batting eighth in the order. The 1-0 is upstairs. Had to chase that one for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Angel Martinez. This one's popped up. Cruz gives chase, but it's off the netting. Now they're checking on Jessica Cruz, who is all smiles, and she seems to be okay. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now they're doing some housework on her helmet, making sure everything's okay. So the first game of the morning, or of the day rather, is Lyford and Mercedes, and Mia Wettergrove went toe-to-toe with Cassidy Rodriguez, and the two were locked in a pitcher's duel till the 5th inning came. Kayla Lopez hit the solo home run, and 5 more runs followed, and that was enough to back up the 2-hit shutout from Mia Wettergrove. She went the distance. A 6-0 win, and I did have the count right. It was 1-2. I was watching the scoreboard, and I had 1-1 and until just now. Nonetheless, 1 ball, 2 strikes, back to the action. Leading it off is Salguero. Lyford's second and final game of day 2 of the tournament. This is a flare into shallow center field. Garcia on the run gives chase for the out. Now Angel Martinez will come to the plate. Batting 9th in the order. It's a 4-0 Lyford lead. 1 down, top of the 3rd. Coach Debbie Esparza over down the right field line, chatting away with the umpire. First pitch in for strike 1. A lot of softball knowledge right there from Coach Debbie Esparza. She's known as the Brain Trust. And Rio Hondo swinging a miss for strike 2. Here's the 0-2 called strike 3. Martinez got caught looking for the second out of the inning. And another strikeout from Wedegrove back to the top of the order. Domo de Jesus comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in her first trip to the plate. Wedegrove retired the first 5 batters she faced until a 2-out single from Kelsey Pizzato back in the second inning. Top of the third, 4-0 Lyford with the lead. Game 2 of the schedule. We have 2 more after this, and what happened was we had the morning game. We took a little break, grabbed some breakfast, or more or less of a brunch, so to speak. Kind of that 11:30, 12, when you're in that hour, you can grab a quick lunch. And then just really geared up for the triple header that we have for you on Rio Sports Live. Out number 3, we'll talk about what's coming up next on Rio Sports Live when we return midway through the third. Lyford leads 4-0. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Our tradition.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. That pitch hit and it falls between Garcia and Atkinson. Just a miscommunication there. And that falls in for a leadoff double for Mia Wedegrove. Garcia gave chase. And the ball fell between Herrera, Atkinson, and Garcia. So not the ideal start for Rio Hondo. They trail 4-0. Michaela Lopez, the batter. De Jesus misses upstairs for ball 1. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Give you a shout out. The 1-0 on the way. Hard hit ball to Martinez. Checks the runner. Over to first and in time. Wedegrove is going to advance to third. Heads up base running from the sophomore. Now 1 down in the inning. Wedegrove advances to third. Lopez retired 5-3. Jessica Cruz, now the batter. She's 0 for 1, struck out in the first inning. De Jesus misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Off speed misses for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Cruz at the plate. Weta Grove on third, one down. De Jesus finds the strike zone, 2 balls and a strike. Salazar in the on-deck circle, off speed, laying down the bunt. And it's gonna roll foul for strike 2. Heads up play there on Abby Torres. Let that ball roll foul for a strike. The Lady Diamondbacks atop the dugout. Over on the home dugout to our left. They got a matchup with Mercedes up next. 2-2 is high. The count runs full, 3-2. Three-two pitch. This one's popped up. Torres on the run makes the grab for the second out. Another shifty play there from the junior catcher. Cruz is 0 for 2. Now Salazar comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1, struck out in the first inning, her first trip to the plate. Haley Pena, the leadoff batter in the on-deck circle. In case you're just tuning in, it was a 3-run first and a 1-run in the second, adding up to a 4-0 Lyford lead. Starting defensively for Rio Hondo, Angel Martinez at third, Lissa Salguero at first. Up the middle for the Lady Cats, Kelsey Pizarro is the shortstop. Naeli Garcia at second base, Abby Torres behind the plate calling the balls and strikes. The 1-0 from Domo de Jesus, base hit back up the middle, and that's going to be an RBI single scoring Weta Grove from third. It's 5-0 Lyford. Salazar gets credited with the RBI single. Now having a chat with Coach Garza over on the first base side, getting the signs. Back to the top of the order. Haley Pena is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and 2 runs scored. Swinging on the first pitch. This one's foul and well out of play. Oh, 1 on the way. Pena the batter. And De Jesus deals the off speed in the dirt. Torres looked that way at first, but made no throw. Savannah Gonzalez in left field. Alize Herrera in center. Hard hit ball heads up. Coach Rios over at third. Mallory Atkinson out in right field. Coach Rios had to quickly get out of the way of that one. One ball, 2 strikes. Two outs. Salazar on first. Here's the 1-2. That one hit well foul. Count will stay at 1-2. The 1-2 misses high. Counter run even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pat Loya Gonzalez tuning in from Wolf City, Texas. Laura Lee Sanchez says, let's go Lady Dogs. That's going to be a base hit back up the middle. Salazar is going to hold the brakes on second. Haley Pena is 3 for 3 with 3 singles. This brings up Hannah Garza. She's 1 for 2 with an infield single in the first, scored a run, and grounded out in a 4-3 putout in the second inning. Garza the batter, swinging on the first pitch to Garcia, over to first, and that's off the glove of Salguero. Salazar will score. It'll make it a 6-0 ball game on the air. Runners will be on the corners first and third. A tough break there for Rio Hondo. Jericho Rojas now the batter. Pena on third. Salazar came across to score. Garza reached on the error. Runners on the corners. 2 more runs this inning. It's a 6-0 Lyford lead. Jericho takes the first pitch for strike 1. On the way. That one outside, and the runner will come home to score. The throw was made to second. Pena came in to score. Garza slid over to second. Garza took second. What prompted Torres to throw the ball to second, but then forgot about the runner on third was Pena. She walked home, and it's a 7-0 Lyford lead. That one misses low. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 swung on left field. Gonzalez giving chase, falls right in front of Gonzalez. That's going to score another run. Rojas on second after the E7. Tiffany Alanis now the batter. It's 8-0. 2 down, a runner on second is Rojas. Pitch misses for ball 1. Now Garcia calls time on her own. So after the timeout, De Jesus gets back into the circle. Alanis back into the box. 1 ball, no strikes, bottom of the third, and an 8-0 game. That's upstairs for ball 2. Melissa Garcia in the on-deck circle. She's 1 for 1. That's outside for ball 3. Alanis drew a walk her first trip to the plate, then had an RBI double in the second inning. Here's the 3-0. Swung on, ground ball to Salgado underneath her glove. That's going to be an error on the first baseman. Runners are going to be on the corners. Now time called from Coach Esparza. It's 8-0 Rio Hondo. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout up here if you're watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. After the timeout, Alyssa Garcia, the batter. Runners on second and third, 2 down. Rojas on third, Alanis on second. Count will run even, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, bottom of the third. Here's the 1-1. Garcia's 0 for 1. That pitch missing for a ball. Garcia grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning, but was credited with the RBI. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, hit the other way, but that one lands foul. Count will run even at 2-2. That one swung on, popped up. Torres giving chase, but that's out of play. Count stays even at 2-2. Alanis still on second, and Rojas will go back to third. So this was the second game on the schedule for us, but it's the third game of the afternoon here in San Benito. We kicked things off with a good one, Mercedes and Lyford at 9 a.m. this morning. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball right back up the middle. Garcia hit that one hard. Rojas will score. The runner will slide in safely to second. So call it an RBI single, a double on the throw. It's 9-0 Lyford. Runners will stay on second and third. Now the Lady Bulldogs have batted around. That pitch high for ball one. Mia Weddegrove led off the inning with a double and a run scored. Got the inning going. A 5-run frame here in the third. 2 down. Here's the 1-0. Weddegrove got a piece of that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Weddegrove is 2 for 2. An infield single in the first. That one goes off her, or looked as if it went off her helmet, but they're going to say it was a foul ball. Went off her bat, didn't get out of the way completely. She tells Coach Rios she's okay, digs back into the box. I thought it went off the side of her helmet from where I'm sitting, but that wasn't the case. 1-2 on the way, 2 down. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, and 2 runners on. Lyford leads 9-0. To the batter, Weddegrove. Hard hit ball. This one's traveling left center. Gone! Mia Weddegrove sends that one over the fence. She'll take the tour. Touch 'em all, kid. It's a 12-0 Lyford lead. So a 3-run shot from Weddegrove blows this thing open. This brings up Michaela Lopez. Lopez, the left fielder today. And it's all Lyford here in this one. That misses high. 2 balls, no strikes to the batter, Michaela Lopez. De Jesus fires that one in for a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the batter, Lopez. Jessica Cruz in the on-deck circle. Pioneer and San Benito went toe-to-toe. In the second game of the day, Pioneer picked up that win 11-5 against San Benito. Then we are back in action here for the first of our triple header. Lyford and Rio Hondo, followed by Pioneer and Mercedes. Then we'll catch the host team, San Benito. They'll take on Rio Hondo. Michaela Lopez draws the 2-out walk. Now this brings up Jessica Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the first and a pop-up in the third. She's the only Lady Dog that hasn't reached base yet, and she changes that in one pitch, and that's a base hit for Jessica Cruz. Cruz with the base hit keeps the inning alive. That's an 8-run third inning. Now it's Leilani Salazar. She's 1 for 2 with a strikeout in the first. An RBI single and a run scored in the third inning. Ground ball to the shortstop, Pizarro over to first. And in time for the out on the 6-3 putout. We've played 3. Lyford leads this one 12-0. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Welcome back to San Benito, Texas. Day 2 of the 2020 Lady Hounds Invitational. Day 2 of softball action on a Friday afternoon. We're coming to you live from San Benito High School. Game 2 on our schedule. Up next is Mercedes and Pioneer. Abby Torres leading things off with a swing and miss for strike 1. Followed that up with the nightcap. San Benito, the host team. We've yet to see them today. The 0-1. That's in for Strike two. We covered both of San Benito's games yesterday. That 9 a.m. matchup with Lyford. That got the tournament started in a big way. Lyford picking up the 8-6 win. Then covered the San Benito and Mercedes game. San Benito able to get the win in that one, 5-2. Lady Hounds dropped their matchup earlier against Pioneer. They're 1-2 in tournament play. 0-2 in the dirt to Abby Torres. So the Lady Hounds will be in action tonight at 7 o'clock. For the San Benito fans wondering, we will be live for first pitch at 7 o'clock. And again, that's what the schedule says. And last night, the Rio Hondo Pioneer game was supposed to start at 7, and we didn't get underway till 8 o'clock. One ball, two strikes to count. That ball swung on, hit foul down the first base side. Count will stay at 1-2. Two, three, four, the order due up for Rio Hondo. It's 12-0. Lyford with the lead. That pitch just missing outside for ball two. That'll be an interesting matchup in a battle of 5As with both Pioneer and Mercedes going toe-to-toe in this next matchup. Pioneer is a team that have to circle on because they picked up wins against Harlingen South, San Benito. This ball has some carry to it, left center field. That's going to fall in for a hit. Torres is going to retreat back to first. Was thinking about two. But the A train is aboard with the leadoff single. Now this brings up Savannah Gonzalez. Torres, that was her first hit of the day. She's 1 for 2. Gonzalez 0 for 1, flew out to the shortstop in the first inning. First pitch in for strike one. Mia Wettergrove starting both games today. Started the 9 o'clock matchup against Mercedes. That's in for strike two. Once Wettergrove gets into a groove, it's hard to hit her around just a little bit. That one misses outside. She got into the 7th inning with a no-hitter. The only blemish along the way was an error in the 5th inning. It was ironically committed by Wettergrove as Gonzalez fouls this one back. Count will stay at 1-2. The ball went off her glove and then into the glove of Rojas, who threw it over to first and wasn't in time. So I had it down as an E1. I checked with the coaches and they agreed that it was an error. It wasn't scored a hit. Otherwise, they make that out, and Wettergrove is flirting with a perfect game into the 7th. Now that ball was thrown back to Torres, who slid back into the bag. Ball went off her face mask, and they're just checking to see if she's okay. She says she's good. And all smiles. Coach Rios checking on her. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Torres on first. Hard hit ball. That's going to be a base hit, right center field. This one's going to get all the way to the wall. Esparza's going to send the runner. Torres gets into her second gear. He's going to throw to third, sliding in safe at home. Rio Hondo is going to get a run, play at third, safe. So Torres comes around to score. On the RBI double, Gonzalez advanced to third on the throw. And the Lady Cats are on the board. That one misses, high and tight for ball one. Gonzalez on third. Hard hit ball and tagged out. And that's a quick double play. How about that? Look what I found. And that's just a tough spot if you're Gonzalez. You're about a step off the bag and a line shot right to the third baseman. All she had to do was just lean over and tag her for the out. So a tough break there for Rio Hondo. Just like that, there's two down in the inning, nobody on. Alexis Reiner comes to the plate. And a hard hit ball into right field. Reiner swinging at the first pitch she sees. And it's a 2-out single. A much better offensive inning for Rio Hondo here. That's their third hit of the inning. Now this brings up Kelsey Pizarro. Pizarro fouls that one back for strike one. No balls, one strike. To the batter, Pizarro. She's 1 for 1. She had the first hit of the afternoon for the Lady Cats with a single back in the second and a hard base hit into left field. Kelsey Pizarro is 2 for 2. And now all of a sudden, Rio Hondo has back-to-back singles, runners on first and second. Alize Herrera, the batter, fouls the first pitch back for strike one. Alyssa Salguero in the back in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and miss for strike two. Rio Hondo able to get a run back here in the fourth. They trail 12-1. Back-to-back singles from Reiner and Pizarro. Here's the 0-2. And a ground ball to Garcia. Gets it right in front of her. Flips it over and not in time. Reiner's going to come home. She's going to score. And Herrera going to try and make something happen. Sliding into second, and she's out. Nonetheless, you got to appreciate the hustle if you're Coach Esparza. They get a run. It's 12-2 midway through the fourth. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports 5, number 1.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, bottom of the fourth. Top of the lineup due up for the Lady Bulldogs. Haley Pena takes the first pitch for ball one. One 0 on the way. Two balls, no strikes to count. And again, our top 10 came out, and mind you, the way this top 10 is put together is on who we think will go the farthest in the playoffs. It's not based on what district you're in or who beat who, but a matter of who we think will go the furthest. And Rio Hondo is ranked 7th, Lyford ranked 1st. That pitch in for a called strike 2, and I've been on the record in saying I believe in the top 5, San Benito's ranked 5th, Bella ranked 4th, South ranked 3rd, PSG High ranked 2nd, Lyford ranked 1. I believe the top 5 are Sweet 16 teams that can make a 3-4 round playoff run. After that, I believe teams can all win a playoff series. They have that capability to win a by-district game, maybe even an area round game. Rio Hondo is ranked 7th, Mercedes is 8th, PSJ North 9th, Los Fresno's 10th, Westlaco 6th. That's how this top 10 is configured. It's not based on who plays who, again, or the strength of schedule. It's based on who we think will go the furthest in the playoffs. That's how we put this top 10 together. Also, mind you, we put this top 10 together about a week and a half ago because of deadlines and when we have to have this tab put together and ready to roll. So a lot's changed since that time. A lot of people forget that and need to consider that as well, that when we put this top 10 together, that's what we thought at the time. Now, once this tournament is over, we can refigure some things for our next issue, and it will be different. But considering it's a monthly tab, the timing on when we put it together, that's how we felt. And again, it's based on who we think will go the farthest. Here's the 2-2, off speed in the dirt. So and then from what we've gotten back, a lot of people agree with the top 10. And again, in my opinion, I believe the top 5, San Benito 5th, Vela 4th, South 3rd, PSG High 2nd, Lyford 1st. Those 5 teams right there can make a run to the Sweet 16. I believe they're 3-4 rounds deep. Now, of course, Lyford, it will depend on what will happen in that 3rd round matchup when they play Santa Gertrudis. Harlingen South in the 3rd round, they always meet up with the Valley School. Last year they met PSJ North, but then they run into New Braunfels Canyon in the Sweet 16. San Benito, same case. They ran into Laredo United last year in the area round. The year before, they ran into New Braunfels Canyon when they had Brooke Vestel. Aaliyah Pritchett last year for New Braunfels Canyon. A Baylor and OU commit. Again, it's based on how far these teams will go. And Lyford, of course, has made the 3rd round, and They've had their playoff exits to Santa Gertrudis, and that's what it's going to come down to. If the Lady Bulldogs can get the monkey off their back and beat Santa Gertrudis, then I think that, you know, this team can really make a serious run in the playoffs. There's no secret to that. For Harlingen South, they have to slay their own dragons in Class 6A. Count will stay full at 3-2. Do I think Rio Hondo can win a playoff series? I believe they can. Mercedes can win a playoff series. Weslaco can win a playoff series. Los Fresnos, all capable of winning a bi-district title. 3-2, swung on, hard hit ball in the gap. Benya's ball is going to go all the way to the wall, and that's going to be a long single. Benya is 4 for 4 on the day at the top of the order. She's scored 3 times. Hannah Garza comes to the plate. Laying down the bunt. De Jesus over to first. Garcia covering. Sacrifice is in order. Turns the lineup over to the heart of the order. Jericho Rojas coming to the plate. Rojas is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored in the first. Popped up to the pitcher in the second and reached on an error and scored a run in the third. De Jesus finds the strike zone. Up next, the Pioneer Lady Diamondbacks taking on the Mercedes Lady Tigers, another team fully capable of winning a playoff series. The Pioneer Lady Diamondbacks have a couple of feathers in their hats with wins against San Benito and Harlingen South. A team that was certainly on the bubble, along with Port Isabel and Harlingen High, who are making some noise. And again, it's only our first poll of the season, and we're in the early stages of March. A majority of these teams haven't started district play yet. Rio Hondo got their district play underway on Tuesday, as did Mercedes. Two 2-1 on the way. Rojas hits this one the other way. Not going to have a play on it. It's foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Bottom of the 4th inning. The wind now blowing in from left center. Rojas hits this one on a hop, picked by Pizarro. Not going to have a play at first, and that's going to be an E6 on the shortstop. This brings up Tiffany Alanis. Runners on first and second, both Pioneer and Mercedes warming up for their game. One, two on the way. That pitch misses for a ball. So the crews are all heading out to their ball games. We will have some regional tournament action for you on Real Sports Live. Here's the 1-0. That pitch missing low for ball 2. The Pioneer Diamondbacks will be in action. The Santa Maria Cougars, the Hidalgo Pirates, and the Los Fresnos Falcons all in action tonight in their respective classes. Here's the 2-0. That one misses for ball 3. Still one down in the inning. Final game of the day for the Lady Bulldogs. They hold on and win here. They'll punch their ticket to the championship game tomorrow. Here's the 3-0. This one swung on center field. Herrera giving chase. It's going to fall right in front of her on the diving attempt. The bases are going to be loaded. Peña to third, Rojas to second, Alanis to first. This brings up Alyssa Garcia. So tomorrow, the championship game will be at 12:30. The third and fourth place game will be at 10 a.m. And then the championship game will be at 12:30 between the first and second place team. Right now, Lyford will move to 4-0. They hang on and win here. So a pitching change coming. Nayeli Garcia now in the circle. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Pitching change, Nayeli Garcia in the game. So Garcia, the new pitcher. Bases loaded. That pitch missing high for ball 1. Domo de Jesus slides over to second base. Garcia steps in the circle. Alyssa Garcia, the batter. 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a run scored in the third. She has 2 RBIs on the day. Base hit into center field. That's going to fall in for a hit. And it is 13-0 Lyford. That's the count it. Third RBI of the afternoon for Alyssa Garcia. Mia Weddegrove comes to the plate. Just another day at the ballpark for the sophomore. She's 3 for 3. A single, a double, and a home run. A triple shy of the cycle. First pitch inside for ball 1. Pitch swung on, popped up. On the run, makes the grab. Runner tagging is Rojas. Steps on the plate. On the sacrifice fly. It's 14-2, and that's going to be the ball game. (14-2) is the final. Got a correction there on the scoreboard, and that's going to be the final score. So the Lyford Lady Bulldogs punch their ticket to the tournament championship. 12:30 tomorrow on Saturday, and that is career win number 100 for Coach Joey Rios. So congratulations to Coach Rios and the Lady Bulldogs. They go 4-0 in tournament play. Getting ready for Pioneer and Mercedes coming up next on Rio Sports Live.